Good morning, Trey. I hope you're having a good day so far, anyway. I'll hopefully do a little better once I get some coffee in me.
Gerda?
Yes?
Where is Gabriel?
I don't know exactly.
Surely he said something when he left. You must have been here when his new case came up.
I was here.
What was it about? Was it around here?
All I know is that he was going somewhere near Munich. I honestly do not know where he is staying.
You must know something about Gabriel's new case.
It is not my business to talk or not to talk about it. Gabriel took the case for someone else.
Really? Who?
Werner Huber. He runs the Gasthof in town.
So, how do you like working with Gabriel?
It is fine.
Uh-huh. Do you get along with him okay?
He is the Ritter heir.
What are you working on?
Plans for the castle.
Oh, what are you having done?
Lights, phones, plumbing, all new. Should have been done many years ago, but there was no money. Also, things need to be fixed. The stones. The castle is very old. Everything needs work.
Is Gabriel planning to live here permanently then?
Why not? It is his castle now.
I thought he might, sell it.
Sell it. He would not do that. The castle belongs to the Ritters.
Gabriel mentioned in his letter that, well, normally I do research for him. It's more or less my field, and if there's anything he needs to get done, I'd be happy to take care of it.
He did ask me to check some things for
I'm
him.
going to have to
I
step
couldn't let
away for
someone
just a
else do
few
the work.
seconds, but I'll be
I
right back.
understand, really. But if Gabriel knew that I was already here, that I was around, he'd want me to do it.
I'm sorry. If I do hear from him, I'll ask him what he would prefer. Until then, I must do the work he asks me to do.
I have to get the coffee going. I'm about to die. I'm away from my computer for just a second. I'm getting coffee brewing, but I will be right back. Probably should have done this before I went live, but yeah, things. My brain isn't working right this morning, obviously.
I'm curious. I was just wondering, what was it Gabriel asked you to research?
Just some things.
Okay, I'm
Some
back.
things about...
He asked me to check the
Good morning,
Schattenjäger
Chris.
library
And
for
yes,
any
you're a
records of other
moderator.
cases about any other cases like this one.
Gabriel asked you to find other cases like this one? Well, that shouldn't be too tough. For you, I mean. So, what was this new case about again?
I cannot discuss the case with you. I'm sorry, but that's just the way it is. Why don't you go look around the area? I'm sure you could find something to do.
Gee, thanks. Gerda, there's a locked door in Gabriel's bedroom. Do you know where it goes?
It goes to the Schattenjäger library.
That's where all the Schattenjäger records are kept?
Yes?
Why is the door locked?
Gabriel doesn't want the workmen in there.
Oh. Can I get the key?
No, the library is for Schattenjägers only.
Well, thanks.
All right.
Well, good. I'm glad you kept things calm. I don't know what I would do without you. It's a madhouse.
That must be Gabriel's car. I wonder where the keys are. Gerda?
Yes?
Do you have the keys to the car outside?
That is Gabriel's car. He doesn't even let me drive it.
I had a feeling you'd say that. Well, thanks.
All right.
I was planning on trying to get through this trilogy. There's 2 more of these games, and I'm going to upload them to my YouTube channel, and then I'm going to jump over to Hellblade probably after that.
Guten Tag. Sind Sie Werner Huber?
Yes. Oh, you are an American, huh?
Guess I haven't quite got the accent down, huh? I'm a friend of Gabriel Knight. I'm staying at the castle.
Good.
You're the proprietor of this Gasthof?
Yes.
It's very nice. Do you mainly serve food and drinks here?
Oh, we have guest rooms upstairs, too. Yeah.
Oh? Does Rittersburg get a lot of tourists?
Some, not so many know about this place. It is perhaps better that way. Germans on holiday come here. Foreigners find their way here one way or another.
You speak English very well.
Yes.
How did you learn it?
Wolfgang taught some of us. He thought we should know.
Really? Why?
It is a very good question, is it not?
I never got to meet Gabriel's great uncle. What was he like?
Oh, he was a true Schattenjäger, like in the old days. He knew things.
What kinds of things?
Things. He had, how do you say it, the sight. He was a very good man to go to when you needed advice.
It must have been hard for the town when Wolfgang died.
Yeah, it was bad, yes.
I'm gonna have to close out of my browser tabs. I keep hearing MeWe go
It was
off.
harder on her than the rest of us.
Really? Were she and Wolfgang close? You said Wolfgang was a true Schattenjäger. I suppose Gabriel... I mean, he's probably not what you expected.
Oh, we shall see with that one. Yeah, one cannot know the quality of the iron until it has been into fire. Huh? We shall see.
Tell me about Rittersburg.
It is a small town, private. We keep our business to ourselves.
The thing is, I can't. This is an older DOS game,
Sure. The Schattenjägers
and I
are of this
can't
place.
like Alt
Yeah,
Tab to
this
get
place is
to
of them.
the browser.
We
I
believe
basically
in the
can't,
old
like,
ways
once I get in game, I can't
of
do
no
anything
change
outside
much
of the
over the
game
centuries.
unless I close
We
out of
still
it. Because if I
remember
Alt
what
Tab,
the rest
it's
of the
going
world
to
has forgotten.
close the window up,
And
like,
that
to
is?
where it's really small and it's going to mess the stream
Life
up.
is a battle between
So
the
I will
light
actually have to,
and the
like,
dark.
save my game, close out of it,
You know this?
like, mute the tab or close the browser or whatever, and then go back into it. I'll wait till I finish
I
talking
think I
to
mentioned that I
this
was a
guy.
friend of Gabriel Knight.
Yes.
Well, I came to help him on a case. A Schattenjäger case.
That is good.
Well,
I
we
mean,
got
I'm
our
probably
wires
going to
crossed
anyway
about
with
11
the way
by the
this
time I
morning
got
is
here.
going so
But Gabriel
far,
mentioned
so
that he was on a case for you.
it's cool.
No, not for me. For my cousin, Sepp.
Lots of cousins around here. Is Sepp in town?
No, he and his wife went north for a few weeks. He does not live in Rittersberg anyway.
Oh.
I've got to fix my
Perhaps you can help me
webcam
then.
too. It's got my avatar like all crazy and stuff. It's okay. She usually looks like she's going crazy.
Gerda's not sure where Gabriel is exactly, but you know where I can find him, don't
I
you?
mean, you're the
It is
moderator.
not my business to
I
tell
mean,
people where to find the Schattenjäger.
You have that power, I
Not
guess.
so safe, you see.
I don't
Yes, I
think
do
that
see, and I
transfers over to
appreciate your
MeWe,
caution,
though.
really.
Or does
But we
it?
worked together on his last
You're
case, and
admin in a bunch of
believe me,
those
you'd be doing him
groups.
a favor.
If he wants you to help him, he will have to contact you at the castle and tell you where he is himself.
Great. Do you know how long Gabriel will be gone?
If he is a good Schattenjäger, he will not come back until he has done what must be done. If he is not, who can say? Maybe he will not come back at all.
What must be done? Can you tell me what Gabriel's case is about?
What?
Not specifically, of course, but in general. On our last case, we had to deal with a voodoo cult. I was just thinking if I just knew what he was up against, maybe I could do some research.
Well,
He left so quickly, I guess. He didn't have time to investigate here at all. And the Schottenjäger archives might have something pertinent in them, if I knew what to look for, that is.
yes, that is true. There is much to be
Grace's
learned from the
actor is a little
Schattenjäger past.
cheesy. She's a bit over the
Gabriel
top.
is new at this, you know? And Wolfgang's not around to give him advice.
All right, young lady. I will tell you what it is you need to look for.
Yes?
Werewolf.
Werewolf?
Werewolf.
Gabriel's new case involves werewolves?
You don't believe in such things.
Ah, yes, the dollar store perfume bath.
If you truly want
She
to
probably
be
does
helped,
legit bathe in the
you
stuff,
will have
man.
to believe in
I hate that
systems,
for you.
things that are outside. If you cannot,
All right, a werewolf. What do you know about them? Werewolves, that is.
some things. This is not the first time that Rittersberg has seen the work of a werewolf, or even a werewolf itself.
Really?
Oh, no, not in my lifetime, you understand. But I was told of it when I was a boy. One was brought to town. It had killed many people. The Schattenjäger caught him. He was tried here.
When was this?
1700s, I think, somewhere around in there.
Thanks.
Bitte.
Technical difficulties. Alright, I think I got it now. You can tell the MeWe group they can talk now.
pretty damn cute. I wonder who he is. I have no idea what that says. Looks old, though. I wonder who he is.
Morning, Levi.
Hello?
Guten Tag.
These coffins are really old. And these coffins are It's a silver heart. Someone must have left it as a mourning gift. Saint Georg, patron saint of the Schattenjägers. It's locked.
If you're going to go that route, Dr. Pepper is much better.
Kann ich Ihnen behilflich sein?
Hallo, wie geht es Ihnen?
Gut, danke. Und Ihnen?
Gut. Ich bin hier auf Urlaub und
Let's try English, shall we?
yes. I've been studying German at home and I thought I knew a lot, but it's so different now that I'm actually here.
Books alone are poor language teachers. You'll pick it up. Is there something I can help you with?
Dr. Pepper is way better than Mountain Dew. I'm just saying.
My name is Grace Nakamura. I'm staying at Schloss Ritter, and you are?
You may call me Herr Habermas. Welcome to Rittersberg, Miss Nakamura.
It's nice to meet you, Herr Habermas.
I wish. I'd probably feel a lot better if I was.
Very old town. The walls around it were built in 1438, but the city is a few centuries older than that.
Have there always been Ritters in Rittersberg?
Yes, Martin Ritter built the castle in 1223, and the town grew up around it. I'm proud to say we still have Ritter blood here to this day.
Not really so much sick. I didn't sleep last night. The baby was wanted to sleep on my face for whatever reason and kicked me all night.
What is this building?
This is the Rathaus.
The town hall? Oh, thank you. Do you keep old town records here? Criminal trial records?
Yes, we have files going back to the 12th century.
Great. Werner Huber told me about a local trial that supposedly involved a werewolf. I'd like to learn more about it.
What was the date?
Sometime in the 1700s?
I'm afraid I would need a more specific time frame. We have many, many files.
Yes, of course. Thanks for your time.
Certainly. Good day.
Nice closet. Nice closet. There's a hole in the mortar where
Holy crap, I think it froze on me. I'll skip through all the dialogue. Sorry I sound so rough. I really did have a really shitty night.
I wonder who he is. Pretty damn. I have no idea. I don't have anything. It's a silver.
My name is... What can you have there always... What is... Do you keep old...
Nice closet.
Someone's been using this passageway.
Let me guess. Gerda's bedroom. What a surprise.
That must be Wolfgang. Something to remember him by, I guess. Gerda's clothes. Isn't she just as cute as a button? How convenient. When the lord of the manor is slipping through the passageway to his amorous adventures, he can pick up a few flowers.
Books on the occult. Here we go. Vampires, witchcraft, ghosts, Asian spirits. Lycanthropes.
How did you get in here?
Oh, hi.
How did you unlock the door? Oh, I see.
All right. Look, let's just drop all the pretense, okay? Obviously, I found the passageway. I know it's been going on in
Cat
this little Arcanian love
fight.
nest, and really, I couldn't care less.
They don't
If
like
you wanna
each other,
screw around with your
obviously.
employer, that's none of my business. But what I won't put up with is assisting the Schottenjäger crap. I gave up school to work on this stuff because I thought it was important. I'm doing the research that Gabriel wanted, and so help me, I'm gonna be doing more than just research this time around. And I'm not gonna sit around and wait for him to call and give me permission. And if you don't like it, it's just too damn bad!
I just love how cheesy the acting is.
Fine. You do the damn research.
Damn it.
Oh. Oh, yeah. I'm not nearly awake to catch those. Or awake enough. See, I can't even fucking talk right. You guys, I need like all the Red Bull in the world today. I am not on it at all.
The Journal of Victor Ritter. Numerous deaths at the hands of a marauding wolf being recorded in a neighboring county, I set out to see if I could determine the cause. There had been rumors of a werewolf, and the dark signs did indeed seem to be present. The deaths had all occurred within a 40-kilometer range of woods, and at the heart was the village of Alfing. My assistant and I set a trap a short distance from the village. Though the beast had shown a propensity for human flesh, livestock had also been taken.
I'm refilling my coffee. I'll be right back.
It was a newling lamb we loosed in the thicket as a lure. We awaited downwind. For 2 nights the lamb bleated to no purpose, and once we had to fend off a hungry fox. But at last the beast himself took the bait. I might have missed him. The night was so dark, and the wolf himself was black. But my assistant saw the light of his eyes, and I heard the lamb's cries turn fearful. He had the poor dumb lamb by the throat when we sprang. March 4th, 1864. To King Ludwig II, most gracious ruler of all Bavaria, I beg your forgiveness for my forthrightness in this letter, but I fear terribly for your Majesty's safety and thus have no time for subtlety. I have heard that the one they call the Black Wolf is close to your Highness. I have been investigating this man for reasons I cannot name at present, and I have learned that he is extremely dangerous and can only have the most dire of motives at heart in anything he pursues. I beg your Highness only this. Please do not see this man alone, nor even with your servants only to guard you. I promise you, all will be made clear very shortly when my investigation is complete. For now, only keep yourself safe. Your most grateful servant, Christian von Ritter, Schloss Ritter, Rittersburg, Bavaria. Chapter 3. There are two categories of werewolf cases: false or lycanthropic disorder cases and genuine werewolf cases. Lycanthropic disorder. Lycanthropic disorder is a mental condition in which the subject, called a lycanthrope, believes that he or she is a werewolf. The subject does not actually change shape, but is nevertheless capable of being as dangerous as an actual werewolf. Most cases of supposed werewolfery are really the work of lycanthropic disorder victims, man to beast. In real werewolves, a physical change to wolf form does occur. The change can be voluntary, at will, or can be forced by certain cycles of the moon and certain sounds, such as howling. Werewolves and immortality. Werewolves are immune from aging and from most physical diseases due to the constant regeneration of their physical tissue. They can therefore be virtually immortal. However, they can be killed by any wound that destroys the heart or the brain, or any form of death that causes brain or heart damage, such as hanging or other oxygen deprivation methods. The mind of a werewolf. Though primarily a true wolf while in wolf form, there is some proof that the werewolf retains enough knowledge to assist his killing. Recognition of victims, evasion of traps, and human cunning have all been seen on werewolf cases. Becoming a werewolf. There are several ways to become a werewolf. They include being given the power of shape-shifting through sorcery, being cursed by someone whom you have wronged in some way, called the Lyconia curse, being bitten by a werewolf, and being born to a werewolf. In each case, the blood of the subject becomes tainted or cursed. Damnation. A person who becomes a werewolf against his will, birth, curse, or bite, is not completely damned until he tastes of human blood. Once he does, his soul is eternally damned and nothing may redeem him. Even without tasting of human blood, however, as long as the taint lays upon the immortal soul, it cannot enter into heaven and will remain chained to the mortal plane upon death. Bert Barkley knows more about history than I ever will.
I'm not sure what other casebooks would be relevant.
Hello?
Professor Barkley, this is Grace Nakamura.
I
I'm calling from
highly
Germany.
doubt it. I'm gonna try, but
Germany?
we'll
I thought you were in
see.
New Orleans.
I was, but
Anyway, it's rather important or I wouldn't have bothered you. Do you know anything about King Ludwig II of Bavaria?
Well, that's a hell of a thing to ask a man in the middle of the night. Late 1800s, right?
Yes.
This isn't really my field, but I think he was crazy or something.
I wish I knew. Do you know anyone who specializes in German history?
Yeah, I have a friend at the University of Berlin. I'll ring him. What's your number there?
It's 4989 555 7878.
Okay, I'll call you back if I remember this conversation in the morning anyway.
Great. Sorry again. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
I suppose in the next Blake Backlash book, good old Fujitsu will be replaced by Hildegard.
I don't know. I kind of thought maybe you guys could cheer me up a little bit. And I don't feel well enough to play Diablo 4, and I still kind of want a game, and this is a pretty chill game, so yeah. Knowing my luck, if I ever tried some shit like that, it would have the reverse effect and it would make the kids hyper.
Hello again. Did you need something else?
Remember that werewolf trial I'd asked you about? I have a date now. April 1750.
Excellent. Let me go look. I heard of this case. When I
Yes,
was a
Red
boy.
Bull is definitely
But I
going to be a
always thought
thing
it
that
was
happens
very
today.
tale. I never thought to look in the archives. It was there, all right. What did you want to know?
Why did they bring the wolf to Rittersburg? I know the Schottenjäger lived here, but why didn't he just...
Kill it where he found it? I don't know. Let's see. Ah, yes. They wanted to know what man it was, who it was.
They brought it here so it would change back?
Yes, exactly.
What happened to the alleged werewolf?
He was interrogated for 2 days. He confessed his guilt. The trial took place on the 3rd day, and he was sentenced to death by quartering and the stake. He was given a final meal. He asked to see a confessor, and this was granted. He died at dawn the following day.
They pulled off his limbs and burned him?
Don't think harshly of us, miss. That was a long time ago.
Where was the werewolf kept while it was here?
The dungeon. There's a dungeon in the rat house basement. We don't use it anymore, of course. Haven't for many years.
Did it change back?
That's what it says. They put the wolf in a cell, and the next morning they found a man in there. A laborer from out of town identified him as Baron von Raleigh from Alfing.
Why did they want to find out who the werewolf was?
I would guess. Yes. It says here that a group of villagers were sent to the werewolf's hometown once they learned its human identity.
Why? They thought there were more of them there?
In those days, the family of the identified werewolf would be in great danger. Many believed such curses were handed down through the bloodline. Was there anything else?
I suppose not. Unless, is there any way I could see the dungeon?
It would be my pleasure.
Everything's been kept the way it was when the dungeon was in use.
Throwing stuff at me again, are you, Chris?
Are you all right, miss?
I'm fine. It's just that this place is so claustrophobic.
Aw, love you too. Thank you.
Normally this place is locked to keep out the village children. I'll leave it open. You can come and go as you please.
Would you? Thank you so much.
You are most welcome. Goodbye and good luck.
Bye.
I think like half of my kids are going to go visit my mom for the weekend starting tomorrow, so I'll get a little bit of a break anyway. It'd be nice. I haven't been camping in a really, really long time. I always enjoyed it though.
He asked to see a confessor. Claw marks.
Herr Huber?
Yes?
Do you know anything about King Ludwig II?
Of course. Everybody knows about Ludwig. He was the last true king Bavaria had. Why do you think I hang his portrait? Eh? Or that article on the wall? Eh? Do you know what that is? That is from the Munich newspaper the day after the king died. My great-grandfather saved it. It has been handed down to every first son. That is what Bavarians think of Ludwig.
What was Ludwig like? Why is he so revered?
Oh, he was a genius. He had a great mind, you know. He built castles, is what he did, and kept on building them until they killed him.
Who killed him?
Them, those politicians. They said he was crazy. Got a doctor to sign some papers. They arrested him.
Then what happened?
What do you think? They killed him. Oh, they said it was suicide. But me, I don't believe that. It was murder.
Thanks.
Bitte?
I don't have anything to say to Herr Huber.
Hello again. Did you need something else?
SPF 100 plus or bust, man. That's like, yeah. Nothing works for me unless it's at least 100 plus.
You mentioned that Baron von Rawlik was allowed to give a last confession. I suppose the priest was from St. George's?
I suppose it was.
Would there be a record of the last confession? It might tell us more about the Baron's life.
Good idea, young lady. Those records are in
This
German,
do be
though,
facts.
And the Father Getz doesn't speak English. Do you think this would really help your Schattenjäger?
I'm not sure. It couldn't hurt.
All right. I'll write you a note. You give it to Father Getz, and he'll see if they have a record of the confession. If they do, you bring it back here to me, and I'll help you translate it, okay?
That would be wonderful. Thank you so much.
Certainly. You got my curiosity up too, you know.
A dermatologist once told me that I technically need to wear sunblock year-round. Like, I'm that fair-skinned.
Entschuldigen Sie bitte.
Ja.
Das hier ist von Herrn Habermas.
Einen Moment, bitte. Das ist für Sie.
Dankeschön.
Hello again. Did you need something else?
I have the church file.
Yeah, this sounds like a bit overkill. I would get it if you were fair-skinned like me. We basically have to bathe in the shit, but, you know, I guess.
This is in English. It's from a lawyer in Buenos Aires. It's addressed to St. Georg's Church. The date is 1764.
What's it say?
It's a request for information about the death of Baron Klaus von Rawlik. It says it's for the family. I assume someone answered it. Curious?
What?
The seal on the envelope.
A wolf?
Okay. The last confession. The Rawlik family took the symbol of a black wolf to represent their great skill at the hunt. Let me see. Klaus von Rawlik says that he lived up to the family symbol too well. His friends nicknamed him the Black Wolf, but he confessed it was more because he was prideful and treated his villagers and women very badly. He was much feared.
I'm not necessarily against doctors, but like we do tend to go the homeopathic way for pretty much everything. It has to be pretty bad for us to go to the doctors for anything. Like stitches, yeah, probably need to go. 'Cause, you know, I'm not a surgeon or anything. But yeah, anything else, unless it gets really bad and I can't treat it at home at all, then you know we just don't bother with it. I have cousins that actually they were resistant to most antibiotics by the time that they were you know grown because their mom took them to the doctor and got antibiotics every time they got a runny nose. It was a little ridiculous. They were pretty much always on antibiotics. So I just, you know, we just fight stuff off naturally if we can.
Klaus von Raleigh began to change, to run at night as wolf, to kill and eat human flesh. He begs forgiveness from God and from his wife and son. He says he welcomes his punishment, if only it will pay for his sins and save his family from further pain. That is all that is written.
Wow. Thank you.
I'll return this to Father Getz for you.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, young lady.
And to your Schattenjäger.
Looks like biographies here. I wonder if there's anything on... Yes, Ludwig. König von Bayern, König Ludwig, sein Leben und sein Sieg, die letzten Tage des König Ludwig II.
German. That's not much help.
There's nothing else on werewolves in the...
I'm not sure what other case...
3 January 1864. I am now in Prussia. The beast that brought me here has so far bested me. He is secretive and skillful. He has much self-control, unlike what I'd been led to expect. He seems to know almost before I do where and when I will be stalking him. He turns up his nose at my lures. 3 more disappearances have occurred, and I'm no closer to learning his identity nor finding his lair. I can't even prove he took them. Not a single corpse has been found. March 3rd, 1864. I have had a break at last. The key was in front of me all the time. The Black Wolf, he so daringly calls himself, for all to hear and none to truly see. It is worse than I could ever have suspected. He is not just a beast, but a monster. His jaws are already around some of the best throats in Europe. I return to Rittersburg tonight. I must warn those in danger and get someone to assist me. I am in over my head.
All right, Knight, I've got your research. Now, I just need somewhere to send it to.
There's no one there.
Grüß Gott.
Grüß Gott.
Womit kann ich Ihnen dienen?
I have to get an address first.
Danke.
I think it was like early 90s. Maybe late 90s. I'm not real sure. I know it was a 90s game.
I don't have anything to say to her right now. I don't have anything to say.
My German isn't good enough.
I can't remember how to find the address to send this stupid letter to.
Gracie, I know I have a lot to tell Grant.
Fourth of March, 18... I have heard.
Danke.
I found the items that Gabriel wanted. Did he tell you where to send your research?
Yes, his lawyer's office in Munich.
Can I get the address?
Harald Übergrau, Marienplatz 21, München.
Thanks.
My German is...
Nein, danke.
Ja, okay.
I apparently forgot to pay for that. Oops.
Dankeschön.
Bitte sehr.
That'll give him something to chew on.
Guten Abend.
How are you? Is this the castle of the shot and joggers here?
Yes, but I'm...
How exciting! Come along, Emil. We are so thrilled to be here. Emil said it's the 1990s, for heaven's sake. The shot and joggers are probably long gone. Well, of course they aren't, I said. A family like that doesn't just dry up and blow away. The good Lord's put his mark on them.
Who are you?
I was just wondering the same thing, dear. Neither of you girls look like the heroic type, but who am I to judge? God chooses his soldiers, and who am I to put in my 2 cents?
No, we're the Smiths from Merrimack, Pennsylvania. This is my wife, Merle. You can call me Emil.
My husband. If I don't get right to the point, he'll get there for me.
It's nice to meet you both.
Well, how did you hear about the Schottenjägers?
Oh, we're demonologists. My wife makes it her business to know a lot about a lot of different things. She's a regular, what you call, occultist scholar, aren't you, Mother?
That's right.
Yeah.
I read about you all when I was studying an old witch trial last spring, and I have been dying to get over here ever since.
Well, so nice of you to stop by, but I'm afraid the Schottenjäger isn't here right now. I'll let him know you called, though.
Oh, no. And I was so hoping to talk shop. We fighters of darkness are so rare these days.
Don't I know it? Can't scare one up to save your soul.
It's not your fault, Missy. I told Merle to call before he came.
People just don't take you seriously unless you're standing right there. You know that, Em.
Well, it's rather late, and if you're driving, you might as well, go out right now.
Don't worry about that. We're going to spend the night at the guest house in town. That's right.
Stop by tomorrow, won't you, dear? You and I can exchange stories at least.
We'll see.
Well, come on, Merle. These ladies are tired. I think we ought to go.
But, Em.
Come on, let's go.
Em.
Good night, ladies.
Good night.
Good night. What's wrong?
It's not your fault. This just happens, ma'am. I'm sorry.
I'll get her some water.
Give me your hand.
Oh.
I see danger. Someone close to you is in danger.
Gabriel?
I see something like a wolf. A black wolf.
Now, don't you worry, miss. My Merle is going to be all right. This just happens sometimes, that's all. It just happens. Come on, Merle. Let's go. Come on.
What happened?
I don't know.
Hey, Chris, if you're still watching, go and I guess I'm assuming it'll let you fix this. The auto mod has censored Levi's message here. I thought I had that thing turned off. It's so weird. But yeah, she is crazy lady. As soon as this opening cinematic for Chapter 3 is over, I'm gonna quit. I mean, you technically can. You can mute people and stuff like that. There you go. I don't know, ask Chris. Alright, I'm going to quit there for now. If I don't get a nap in this afternoon, I may stream again. I don't know. You can hear the baby in my lap just having a great time. Alright, you guys have a good day.